Let's get started. But wait, there's more. I have another Reese's tree. Since this takes 2.5 years to load up. I have to say, I love the intro music for Diamond and Pearl, and the remastered is just really good. I had 6 of these, and these were the remaining survivors. How do I play? That's how I play. I figured a fun idea would be let's see if we can't get ourselves a couple of new Pokemon down here. Let's get something off the cuff fun, yeah? That is creepy. We found the eye. It has to be here then. Yep, it was right there. A Weavile statue. There are shiny statues, by the way, in this game. Which boosts your chance to find shinies. Down here in the underground only, though. Also, you can catch all of the starters once you get the, national decks. You can get all of the starters here. Where's our secret base? I truthfully do not remember where we put our secret base. That's why it's a secret. This is actually the exact box I was looking for. Funnily enough. Now, it wouldn't be much of a secret base if everyone knew about it now, would it? Ugh. I hate the noise it makes. Jesus. Oh, James Franco. Look, sometimes you need to make up your own swears. So why did I go with James Franco? I don't know. Look, I just do things, okay? There ain't no rhyme, no reason. Of course I find it at the end. Typical. The Rotom Washer. I know how to get Rotom, which is we can't get him until we've found every Pokemon in the game. So, National Dex. Yeah. The flippity flop. We found nothing. Ugh. Let's see, Pastoria, this is Crash or Wake. Actually. The Dazzling Cave. A bunch of Ghastlies. We could take a Ghastly. I guess. Well, don't get me wrong, I like Ghastly. But I'm not trading with people to get a Gengar, so the usefulness of a Ghastly is kind of hindered at that point. You know, by foregoing the entire trading. Good job, Manaphy. Good job, Ponyta. Yeah, I'm only really looking for 1 or 2 Pokemon to finish up my ideal non-traditional team. So that's why I wanted to hop down here again. Alright. We'll give this one more refresh, see if we can get anything other than Ghastlies. None look like it. Ba, 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 ba. Hell yes. Volt switch. 70. Sure. Let's do that. I just don't know what Pokemon I'd want in exchange for one of them. The other one, I know what I want, but the likelihood of me getting it without, like, excessively grinding to get it is, ugh. So I'm pretty sure we're only looking for one new Pokemon to replace. So... Go on, Sacred. Show that ghost who's boss. If we found a shiny one, I would have actually bothered. I would have actually did what I needed. Yeah, it doesn't look like we're gonna get lucky. I mean, we're not looking for a shiny either. But like, getting one is, you know, pretty hype. And if I was really gonna try to grind up a shiny in this game, it would be a Murkrow. Let's be honest. But I just do not have the time. I mean, we know where to go to get one. The answer's obviously down here. Welcome back. Bam. We found a ghastly room. I was aghast at seeing all those ghastlies because we can't get a Gengar easily, so... Sandseer Cave, eh? We'll admit, Sandseer is a cool name for a cave. Ah, yes, the Sandseer. Sandseer me backside, arr. I am aghast at fighting this wild Anax. Rock Snake. You don't have to pile the rocks on tonight. Rock Snake. That was a horrible rendition of Rock Snake. I'm so sorry. I forgot the lyrics. After all, nobody can replicate the voice of Poison Sting, other than Poison Sting. I will admit those were all really bad attempts. But also, I'm not sorry for trying. Oh no. I don't think we're gonna get it. Oh, this is gonna be a close one. Ho ho ho! I mean, I should be sorry. They were particularly egregious. Alright. Oh my god! Well, at least we got two. Sudawuda! Or as some would prefer to call it, Fako Wudo. No, that's just me. Why are there so many goddamn Scaropies down here? Like, Jesus. Tricky sticky. Ow, woo. we will fight the puppy dog. Why am I craving myself to get some coffee? Dare you reduce my air cutter? We are a brave bird. The bravest little bird. I'm debating like 2 or 3 different Pokemon types to round off our team. But I just have not fully officially decided. A lot of it's gonna just end up being dependent on what we can find. Because I don't want to, like, you know, spend forever grinding out the Pokemon. Hello, pretty. Hello, gorgeous there. Oh yes, hello, hello, hello. Now, I mean, we could spend a good little while in here just grinding up for a maybe shiny, but I don't think y'all want to do that. We could be here for a long time. But we have a purple crow. Psy-ai. Psyduck would have been one I would have considered to replace our starter. Oh, Badoo. A baby Shinx. Cute. But Psyduck would have been one I would have replaced Prinplup with if we didn't have a Manphy. Shiny. No. How insane would it be if we only encountered a total of 3 Murkrows and the 3rd one we found was a shiny? You would have probably lost your shit. I would too. TBH. It could happen. Everyone has been losing their absolute shit over Arcane. I'm intrigued, but not enough to actually bother to watch it. Which is about the same attitude I have for about everything else in life. Well, I'm intrigued, but not that much. If I had to guess... I have no clue where it would be. Oh, I know where our secret base is. Really fucking far away. Meme or practicality? I need an answer before I explain. No closed captioning. I said meme or, not mimar. Well, I need to check something. Yay! Okay. That's trash. Well. Alright. Anyway, well, like I asked earlier, meme or practicality, Em? Okay. Ah, boo! That was the 8-ball! Most powerful ball in the universe! You get it and it goes yeet! You chose Lickitung. The bigger question is, what did you lose? Bidoof. I told you, meme or practicality. You chose to remove Bidoof off of the team and to put Lickitung in the team instead. I feel like somebody's regretting their decision already, aren't they? Not as much. Oh, we could get a Baneri instead. The fighting bunny. Baneri? Okay. To the bun bun. That Bidoof is just like, how dare you come back? After replacing me, your god! But don't worry, we're replacing the person we replaced you with. We could get a Machoke Me Daddy, because we're not going to get a Machamp. It's just like so many choices. Oh, there's the Pachirisu again. Of course I am. I'm mostly just focusing on grabbing Pokemon I've never really like taken to the Elite Four before. Outside of Sacred, of course. Sacred doesn't count. Whoops. Hello, Rhyhorn. My wrist feels naked. Oh, no, go away, Cricketone. Cricketot, sorry. Cricketator Tot. There we go. Ah! Got my watch back on. I will say, though, right now our team is completely brand new Pokemon for me. So, even if we don't catch the Baneri. So we'll see what happens. The reason I'm bothering to fight all of these down here is because I need levels for our Manaphy, for our Pachirisu, our Ponyta. Because we're kind of going to be under-leveled for this gym now. Which is okay, so. Man, is Baneri just like a rare spawn here? Because, like, damn. Oh, God. Should've gotten it while I had the chance. But that's usually the case. How embarrassing would it be if you died to somebody shooting bubbles at you? Strength? Damn! Was not expected. Look at that scary face. It looked more like a face. You know, whatever. Huh. I'm gonna have to look at that later. You're gonna sit in the box for a little bit, Machop, while we think about you. Okay, we know Baneri can spawn here. Where, oh, where will my Baneri spawn? Where, oh, where will they be? Bum, ba, bum, ba, ba, da, bum, ba, bum, ba, ba, da, bum. There you are. Rip internet there, by the way. Better? Looks better. Yay! Easy. Every time. 10 out of 10. We got ourselves bun bun. We got ourselves bun bun. We got ourselves bun bun. A bun 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 bun. Alright. Oh, now we can leave. Swablu! Early game dragon. We're going to our secret base. I found it on the map. Well, I found a suspected place for our secret base on the map. Also, I want to check out more of these hidden hollows. Because I will consider an ice, but oh god, we got stuck. Hello, bird. Huh. Our Pachirisu found a Pokédoll. Thanks, Patchy. Oops. Huh. Well, I broke the closed captioning on my monitor. On my monitoring monitor. I can say the word monitoring, but then I forget the name for the monitor. Oh, yes. You know the thing I use to monitor things? The monitor? Yeah, that one. Only I can do that. Yeah, no matter how many times I refresh the page, it just does not. It just won't do anything. Even resetting it's not doing anything, so I guess if it breaks, you'll have to let me know. No. These are really pretty areas. Like, the fact that they redid this entire area is just amazing. Because they didn't have to. They could have just said, nah, we got rid of it. Yeah, I would love to set up a pedestal. I don't got one. Actually, I think I do. I think the game gave us one. Ooh. Yes. Dang it. Like, to like trade a lot of these things, you need to do so much digging. Like, I would love to get some pedestals, but you can't because they require you to just do so much digging. And while the underground is cool, it's not that cool that I want to spend so much time digging and digging and digging and digging and digging and digging and digging. Okay, we're done. How do I leave? Oh, hold on. If you go upstairs, you can get a hint at the Pokemon here. And you on the box and you sink right in. Uh-huh. Who are you? Who are you? Ew. Ew. Ew! Cute. Ew. Do they give me different views of the, or are they all the same? Different. Ew. I don't even know if it's worth to go in there. We will, but... We'll let you know when your game is over. AKA, you'll be dead. Game over. That's area 4? I expected to go further for area 4 there. A whooper! Yeet. We could have the Wooper Trooper. Nah. Vibral. But we got Manaphy. Actually, Wooper's actually fairly powerful, especially when it evolves into Quagsire with its groundwater. Actually, very powerful. That mud dang not sucked me. Ding dang doodle Krogan. I like how its middle finger is a different color. Oh yeah, I'm not gonna say that this week's Pokemon Uranium's pretty hype, but this week's Pokemon Uranium's pretty hype. The plot has gotten bog mud thick. Secrets revealed. People you thought were dead aren't dead. People you thought weren't dead are dead. Dun dun dun. We got a super repel. Bum bum bum. Bum bums bums. Bum bum bum. Butts and bums. Ah. Butts and bums. A jar of honey. I did not mean to chuck a ball at the Bibarol. Please go away. Thank you. Can I find a rare Pokemon or something? Like, that'd be great. Hello, Azurill. Dun 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 wow. The Wooper Trooper. Badoo, a blue skidoo, it's a badoo. I'm too lazy to get through there. Can I just quit? Dang. Oh, I can. Yeah. I got bored of the Great Marsh. I don't like the Safari Zone either, or the Great Marsh. It's just like, whatever. Alright, let's heal up and go to the gym, shall we? So what do you think of this team? Sacred. Oops. Manaphy, Baneri, Pachirici, Jirachi, Ponatii. My body isn't the only thing I work on toughening up in here. Kid, you have a inner tube. Tuber Jackie. Boo weasel, ba 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 ba, boo weasel, boo weasel, boo, boo weasel, boo weasel, boo weasel. We are a bird, we will eat the weasel. Boo-wee, weasel. Birds eat weasels, right? Or am I wrong on that? Wow, trainer, you just might be tougher than the gym leader. Fisher Walter. Walter Fisherman. Ba 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 barbo. Ba 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 road ba 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 ba. I'm done. Barboach and Wishcast are actually deceptively dangerous. Because they look like they're just like silly little bobs, but like they're actually really powerful and very dangerous. Wingle. Wingle, wingle. Alright. Pachirisu, time to do your thing, goo. Wow, you found a revive. Good job. So I guess I'll tell you now, because I did some research to see how I could get the Pokemon, and I cannot get that Pokemon in the game, currently. I wanted to get a Glaceon. However, you do not get an Eevee until you beat the Elite Four. Yeah, I'm sorry. I was gonna do it, but we can't. Unfortunately. I want to become a strong trainer like Crasher. Way. Okay. She's got 2, so we'll wing attack and then we'll switch to Basharishu. Catch my Risu, please you. Boom, 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 boom. Meryl. I need to remember to actually switch here. Or like, not switch, but like take off the item. Oh, you're too much. I'm too much of a barrel of laughs. I know, I know. Welcome back. I'm so glad it's been getting warmer and warmer here all week. And it's gonna continue getting warmer this week. No snow on the ground, no nothing. Oh, what I can't believe is that Christmas is like barely a little over 3 weeks away. Like, what the hell? New Year's is a month away. It's 2022 in 30 days. Gyarados. Who's gonna win, a tiny electric cute squirrel or a giant sea dragon? That was a scary face. The answer was the cute little electric squirrel. The knockoff Pikachu. It's Pikachu! Being number 1 don't mean a thing, cause I ain't got that fisherman swing. Ba-da-da-da-da-da, doo-wop, 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 bow. Sailor, Samsung. That man be posing like he's ready to be on the cover of Forbes magazine. Smiling next to Popra and the Queen. Did I just call her Popra? Yes. Why didn't you switch to Pachirisu, you stupid game? Whatever. U-turn? Who does a U-turn these days? Oh. Alright, let's try that switch again. There we go. Honestly, like, if we compare my randomized Nuzlocke of this game, just because that's the latest I've played this game, and compare it directly with this, like, I can't wait to see what the next set of graphics look like for Pokemon, you know? Like, what's it gonna look like in 10 years? Huh? Are we gonna finally be able to take on the Pokemon trainer persona and just actually be there traveling? Nah, what Nintendo plans to do next is invent Pokemon and release them in the wild. Including the gods of time and space. Also the devil and God. Only thing I dislike about gym challenges is constantly having to redo their puzzles if you have to leave to heal. It's like, I obviously solved this already, guys. But at least it's really fast. Nah, the 8th gym is the annoying one. Alright, Crasher. Welcome! I don't get challenged very often. The glory you are now holding is the Pastoria Gym Leader. That's right, I'm Crasher Wake. My Pokemon were toughened up by stormy wide waters. They'll take everything you can throw at them and pull you under. Victory will be yours! He just looks like a happy old grandpa who is a little senile and got dressed up to wrestle. Grandpa, now's not the time to get in your wrestling gear. Oh. is a battle of avoiding moves. Shoot, Gyarados is gonna heal right here. So we're gonna preempt that with a switcheroo-ski! Wow. Closed captioning understood switcheroo-ski. I'm incredibly impressed. Oh. A curse upon thine family! Switching out to that at the last second. Son of a bitch. Rain dance. Quagsire's gonna make it rain. I'm weird, okay? That she is. Reppin' our sacred merch. Dude, I would love to release merch one day. It'll happen one day, I hope. Hey, that was a good move. Every move I do is good. I love how Floatzel just has like an inner tube wrapped around its body. He's just like, in case I need help, because I can't swim. Oh, Brian has a scary attack. Brian, in case you don't know, does double damage if you are under 50% HP. So naturally, if you're under 50%, it's a scary attack. Nice, Pachirisu! Stealing the enemy's items and using them for yourself. Hell yeah. That didn't heal you that much, though. This is where it gets exciting. This is where I pull out the haymaker from back in the day, maker. I did so much talking today recording. There was so much plot in Uranium, though. Oh my god. Pachirisu lived on 1, and he didn't even do it because he cared about us. He did it because he's a beast. Drink that moo moo milk, get strong bones. I got strong bones. You wanna know how I know? I can punch myself, and it doesn't hurt. Yeet. Hunwa! It's gone and ended. Well, when I say this, I want more. I had a battle a little more. Seems the Undertow pulled me under, but I had a great time battling with you. You've earned this. 4 badges. Need that Fen badge to use the hidden move Debug. And you can get some stickers. And TM55s. I think that is Brine, by the way. Did they actually get rid of that option? Hold on, I want to see something. They did! So, you see how the badges are really, like, dirty looking? You used to be able to buff them. You could buff the badges until they were glowing and shining, but now you can't. That's lame. We're gonna beat the champions so hard, they won't even know what hit them. Making boo-boos. You were eavesdropping. I was just talking loudly to myself. If I wasn't in a hurry, I'd pulverize you, but I have to get to the lake. Oh, listen up, you. Don't you dare follow me. Quick, let's follow him. Gweh, persistent pest. Whoops, hee hee hee. I'm not always gonna plow into you every time we meet, so how's it going, Funky Crow? Buffing up your Pokemon, eh? Test you and your Pokemon out, see if you're buff and tough. Oh, George. I just can't take you seriously with that bullhorn haircut. This music reminds me of the rival battle music in Uranium, in which I literally call it, it sounds like it's a kazoo playing for a clown. But that's because Theo is a clown. A kazoo and a xylophone. I mean, hey, it's a look and he's sticking with it. It's a pony. I should have switched. I think Turtwig should be coming in here right now. Grottle! Wait, Grottle is ground too. Oh. You know what? Fire Bunny Punch! Yeah, I can tell you raised your Pokemon to be tough. No, I'm just catching Mimi Pokemon at this point, George. My face doesn't. Ponytail's way too weak. And we'll end it with a Brave Bird attack. Extra gesticulation is necessary, by the way. If you're not gesticulating, what are you doing with your life? Well, you're clearly not Italian, that's what. Bippity boppity. Hey, yeah, maybe you did get a bit tough at this even shocked me, so yeah, I got beat because I was careless. Hey, what was that Team Galactic guy all freaking out about? I don't know what he's up to, but you should chase him down. If you're not a Pokemon and you run like that, you're a bad guy. Says George, who's literally yeeting and skeeting everywhere. I am about 25% minimum. Well, granted, like, I mean, it's just so hard to tell. I mean, my grandma immigrated from Italy, so that's the best I got. We don't go down here, we go over here. I'm glad you're pleased, Sacred. Need the energy from the windmills to make this. Therefore, our boss is a genius! You're eavesdropping! Gah. Ow! Why am I running like this? Ugh. You were eavesdropping. I was like talking to myself. I'm just so pooped. But I'm not gonna battle you. Oh no, you're still on my tail. Legs within sight. Leave me no choice. My Pokemon will knock you out. Ugh. The only thing worse than your monologuing is your goddamn bull haircut. You look like you came right out of a Macy's catalog for cereal bowls that are on sale from 1970. God. Off the cuff insults. You're welcome. I can't battle anymore. I'm running on fumes. I'll get this commander at the lake. And he just trudges off. And protect the lake. It's nice to think people think it's worth it. I believe the guy says his name was Cyrus. I'm not sure why. Whatever. Oh, hello. Long time no see. How was your Pokédex filling up? Came to research the folklore about the lake, but it doesn't appear that the lake is open to the public right now. Have you heard the folklore about it? They say there's an island inside the lake and that a mysterious Pokemon resides there. No one must enter the chamber of the Pokemon. Sorry to change the subject, but have you seen a group of Psyducks on Route 210? Yes, that's right. By the cafe on 210. You've seen that group of Psyducks huddled with their heads in their, hands? Anyway, what you should do is use this medicine for me. You're working on a Pokédex, so it should be worthwhile. Here's your secret medicine. I went on a big adventure with the Pokédex when I was younger. It may help you uncover the secret behind the mysterious Pokemon. Bye! Ciao, Sue! I mean, I guess we could also use Happiny if we wanted. But I'm good with our team as is, for honestly. Look at sad Pikachu. Da-da. Oh, I was like, wait, what button is it to activate my stuff? And then I found it. Yay! We're gonna battle and kill you. What? Yes, a bloodbath. Terry and Tia. That Pikachu looks especially dangerous. We should murder. Or if you're in the mood to just switch around letters, get rid of the R's and make it a K. They're here to mock duck. Muck deck. Sure. We two couldn't win. Nope. Check this out! The luster on the fur. Everyone in this route is looking at her. The balls hit the floor. The Pokemon's gonna roar as we go fight, 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 fight. I don't know where I was going with that. Really don't. I just started talking, okay? Like, sometimes the words just flow and then the reasoning is out the other door. And then people just ask me if I'm okay. And then I ask them what year it is. And then they realize that I'm absolutely okay. What year is it? I would like to say that I am absolutely, positively, without a doubt, exhausted. Hey, did you take a good look? No, I didn't. Yo, what's up, dude? Yo, dude. I've got the hiccups, sorry. We found a ball that is great. My Psyducks are standing firm. They aren't inclined to move at all. We use the secret medicine. Now they no longer have Hyadex. Oh good, you used the secret medicine I gave you. Psyducks are known to suffer from chronic headaches. Now it's been able to figure out what triggers the headaches. Oh yes, can I ask you a big favor? I want you to deliver this old charm to my grandma in Celestic Town. I know there's some rare Pokemon between here and Celestic, so it will be worth your while to go. I love how she gave us the medicine to give to them, but like, she also came here. Also, I love that you can still see the details on our Murkrow shirt in chibi form. My grandma has this sort of bossy air about her. I think you'll recognize her right away. Okay, goodbye, Selena Gomez knockoff. I don't know why I called her a Selena Gomez knockoff. It was funny, okay? It was a muck duck funny. Oh, Nita. That is rare, but I don't care about it. We're gonna slap-oo it. Oh wait, we already have one? When did we get a Mime Junior? Last week. But, like, when did we get a Mime Junior? You're actually hidden. Impressive. Before, they weren't really hidden. Ba-ba-dum, ba-ba-dum, ba-ba-dum. Look at our balls, they're glowing bright blue. Sounds weird out of context. No, that sounds weird in context and out of context. Fair point. Probably. I concede defeat. Alright, let's see if we can't play Spot the Ninja Boy. I know can see a ninja. But we know there are two more in here. I'll be 100% honest with you. I know the general story for Sinnoh, but I don't remember the order you do things in. Whatsoever. Aw, Sacred's having lots of fun. I'm glad. Aw. Honestly, this needs to be an absolute staple in the game. Ever since they introduced it in Heart Gold, Soul Silver, like, you can't take it away. That's okay. I had to actually look up which one Gen 3 was. It's Hoenn, by the way. So it's Kanto, Johto, Hoenn, Sinnoh, then I don't know. Jesus H. Christ. How do I get defog? Okay, it was never that bad before. Someone in Pastoria gives it to us. I hope. Not yet. I mean, you can look it up in case I don't know where it is, and then if I ask for it, you can help me. Cool. It's in the Great Marsh, fuck. I don't know where in the Great Marsh. Alright, it's in the Great Marsh, so I'll need help with where in the Great Marsh. Easy to find? Hate life. Ugh. I swear to God I talked to him before, which means you couldn't get it until afterwards, which is a little annoying. But whatever. It is what it is. What it is, what it is. And what it is what it is what it is, boys. Is what it is, what it is. Now. Suspected! Oh well. Is what it is, what it is 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 what it is. But you see, what I'm trying to tell you is that it is what it is. Right. Once I found the person who said that they had defog in the Great Marsh, I was just like, ugh. They haven't really made you go get an HM in... Okay, you can kind of see the ninja dude. So... since Gen 1, really. In which they actually had 2 HMs locked into the Safari Zone. One was getting the gold teeth in the Safari Zone, and the other was getting far enough into the Safari Zone that you got Surf. So 2 absolutely required items hidden. Abracadabra, go fuck yourself, Fog. Did you see anyone there? Oh yeah, there was someone there. Was not paying attention. One, two, three, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17. I had to think. I couldn't remember exactly what the typing of Scroopy was. That Scroopy is surprisingly large compared to that small child behind it. That is horrifying. Fucking French. It's always fucking French. God damn it. Excuse me, what is that graphical glitch there, game? Graphical glitch? Clipping! Clipping! We found the exact right pixel to stand to graphically clip the game. Clipping! 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 Get wrecked, nerds. People have always asked me, am I always this loud all the time? And I'm like, no, I actually hardly ever speak up outside of stream. Would you honestly believe that I was the quiet type who does not like to, you know, stick themselves out or anything? If you watch any of my shit. Rattle. And yet here we are. I even hate recording around people or streaming around people. It's because people judged me in real life. But this is the internet, so nobody judges me. Excuse me. Yee! We lost. Yes, you did. Because I beat you up. Nerds! Do we want to go legendary hunting while we beat the game? I'm not gonna write you a love song if you ask for it, if you need one. You see. Pachirisu's just happy to be here. Fuck. Hell yeah! You attacked the wrong one, nerd! Ow. Well, he took out the Rados, so that's good. Goodbye, Rados! Oh, sorry, do I have to call him by his first name, too? Goodbye, Gyarados! Oofy poopy, sorry! I just got embarrassed in front of my little buddy. Someone's a little insulted that they were referred to as a little buddy, if you know what I'm saying. I'm just saying he's not packing a whole lot there, if you know what I mean. I'll shut up now. Why did I do that? I could literally fly to town. Why did I literally do that? Why am I using the literal form instead of the literary form? Why am I just using words to try to sound smart? Not that I'm complaining about our style, but I do wish we could be a bit more, like, customization on it, you know? I want to put more of my flair on it. Like, I want to change the hairstyle a little bit. I like the jacket. Maybe not the pants so much, like the leggings. I'd probably put a pair of, like, torn jeans or something on it to really complete the look, in my opinion, but... oh, whatever. Imagine if the dude had the worst options, like, not, Honchkrow. Which is obviously the worst option, which is not Honchkrow. As you can imagine, that is the most horrifically awful, worst choice you could have in this game. Ernest! My back hurts. Luxio. Alright, Bioniri. Punch it in the face. Come on, pound. Give it the old 1, 2. Or would it be 1, 2? Yeah, it'd be the second one. Because you're gonna want to uppercut with your dominant arm. Unless you're gonna go. Whatever. Don't know why I actually thought that out. Did you see Stardew Valley update dropped 1.5.5 or 5.5 or 1.15.5? I don't know what update we're on. It dropped last night. Or this morning. It dropped, is all I'm trying to say. Or at least I saw a video on it, literally saying, oh hey, it dropped. Yeah, it dropped yesterday. We're gonna have to go through the patch notes to see what else we missed. Like all of the qual he updated for us. Also means we're gonna have a huge list update this week. A ninja can use all sorts of cool techniques because I am a ninja. Davey. My ninja attacks failed. Yeah, because you shouted ninja. Oh, what a surprise. I can't dismount. What do you mean? That's the one that uses 64-bit. Oh, yes. Me too. So I'll stop losing all my progress every other week. They also added the buy in multiples of 25. Too. So now instead of buying in 1s or 5s, you can do 1s, 5s, and 25s. I like how the move Astonish just has the Pokemon just be like, boo! Ta-da! I did the Pokemon move Astonish. Sacred is trying to push me. Okay. Yes, I'm happy that you're clinging to me too, but I would like to pick this up. You're checking it out now, aren't you? Look, it's me as a Pokemon trainer. Look, right there. I think I'm at the point in Uranium where I could actually beat the game using only burbs. You ever have that moment where you just look at something and you're just like, what would this taste like? Oh. Okay. Have you ever had that moment where you're holding something like an egg in your hand and you're just like, what would it feel like if I just crushed it in my hand? Could I crush it in my hand? It's really hard when I make eggs every day because I just wanna... I've never popped an egg like that before. But like, that would be really messy and yucky. And also wasteful. But mostly messy and yucky. But also really wasteful. I'm currently doing that though with this. Like, I want to know, like, would it break if I actually, like, squeezed? Could I squeeze hard enough to break my Switch controllers? I mean, I don't want to do it, but, like, could I? Could I just, like... Oh, I used assurance, didn't I? Damn it. You shouldn't be alive. There we go. I realized when I didn't hear the right noise afterwards that I fucked up. Veteran brain. Sorry, Brian. Same thing. Ooh, did you see the time of day literally changed on screen? It was just like... It went from dusk to dark. You know, I wouldn't be surprised that, Scholastic Town, this town, if this doesn't become, like, at the end of Pokemon Arceus, if that, like, you know, they're like, we're gonna settle this town. And we're gonna call it Scholastic, or something like that. I don't know. Because they just said, this town's been around since the founding of Sinnoh. And that's what Legends Arceus is all about. No. I do not recognize it. There's an odd spaceman in front of the ruins. There isn't anything there, but that only seemed to make him angry. He's saying he'll blow up the town with a bomb. Oh, if only I were younger, I'd punish that spaceman Sam. Crow, why are you rolling around in the air? Hello, sir. We got the analog watch. I like those so much better. It also makes me giggle that people don't actually know how to read these. That's why my smartwatch is analog. Granted, it's really difficult for me to read the time when I first wake up in the morning, but then again, I also have trouble reading the time when it's digital as well. Hello, can I help you? Welcome to our dispensary. I'm sorry, what's that? That's illegal. No one will believe you, kid. It's illegal. Yay! I'm still saying this is a dispensary. Tell me I'm wrong. Bunch of old people, some guy giving you glasses that he says are wise. Yeah, they're all high out of their fucking minds. Where are you from? Twin Leaf, you say? Isn't that close to Lake Verity? That lake is said to be home to Mesprit, the being of emotion. Must be looking over you. My big sister is studying the myths of Sinnoh. She wants to know how people and Pokemon interacted in the day of myths. Are things different back then? Yes, people were dodge rolling. Hisuian. Oh, hey, let's take some bets. Are they gonna introduce the Hisuian Zorua, the Hisuian Braviary, and the Hisuian Growlithe in Pogo this month? During the Legends Arceus event. Oh my god. They already have Hisuian like in the closed captioning program. It's recognizing the Pokemon form for Hisuian. Jesus. This town is insignificant. There's nothing of value here. It doesn't need to exist. So I'll blow it up with a bomb. Try to mess with me, I'll shut you down with a Pokemon battle. You dare to oppose Team Galactic? It is insignificant. My throat. I love the Team Galactic field. Like, honestly, this is so beautiful. They didn't have to do this. Like, they could have legitimately just had the Team Galactic, just regular background stuff. But no, they made a beautiful floor, a beautiful sky, beautiful mist in the background. I have an email to send you at some point. A side project for you if you want. Too much to handle, whatever. This is a one-horse show. I'm outie. Well, aren't you quite the trainer? That was magnificent. As the elder of Celestic Town, I'll give you my thanks. Oh, that old charm. Yeah, I see that, dear. What's that? You say Cynthia entrusted you with it to deliver to me? That's Cynthia. She's my granddaughter. Aye. This old charm is something made in Celestic Town long, long ago. It was made in honor of a mythical deity said to have created Sinnoh. Those old charms are still discovered now and again. Since you're in Celestic Town, why not look around inside the ruins? You examine the ancient cave painting. Mysterious designs cover a whole section of the wall. There are three strange things forming a triangle. In the middle of them is a shining sphere. What is this all about? The cave painting reminds me of an old story. There existed a being so powerful it was considered a deity at the time. Opposing this being were three Pokemon. The three kept balance with the one as if they formed a triangle. It's an ancient legend of Sinnoh that is still told to this day in Celestic Town. Oh yes, I found something. You should take these. They belong to my granddaughter, but she doesn't need them. User controls waves and drags everything around except for the user. My granddaughter said something about it. What is it? Oh yeah, you can use it from your Poketech. However, you need to get the Hearthrealm gym badge. On that matter, you'll have to handle it yourself, I'm afraid. Thanks, Granny. Oh, Shadow Ball could be fun. Drain Punch is definitely gonna get taught later. Well, I'll teach it now. I'm weird. There appears to be an insignificant struggle here. Everyone should step back and view things from a bigger perspective. Yes, a bigger perspective, one that is on a universal scale. My name is Cyrus. I seek the power to create a new world, a world without strife. However, that power seems to be unavailable here. We've met before, yes, it was at Mount Coronet if you discover any power derived from the legends of Sinnoh, inform me. From that power is what I need to create my new world. Ah, fuck. Fuck. You know what? I think we should take 2 walks in here, don't you think? You're like, well, who are we walking with? Well, excuse me, I do believe Sacred is the cutest thing in this goddamn world. But we'll walk with Baniri. And Pachirisu is just gonna run around and play. That's adorable. I didn't know any Pokemon in my squad could go out. Hi. Look at that. Aww. Why does Baniri want to be alone? Like, I think this is a very cute place and a cute idea and everything, but I also feel like it could be, like, fleshed out a bit more, because it feels like there's not a whole lot to do in here. You know. Alright, let's try some Poffins again. I don't remember which one it was. I think it's this one. Look how happy our Pokemon are to cook with us. Gonna make it lovely. They're like, spin it! Spin it to win it! They're helping. Just like how Lucius helps me when I'm cleaning his litter box. He waits for me to finish so he can poop in it. Without fail. As soon as I clean it, he has to inspect and use it. It is a magnifique. So we want Baneri to love us. Baneri does not love us. You know what? Let's do another contest. I'm glad you all agree with me. And this should max out his beauty. Or his sheen, at least. I can't tell if that's an oboe or a clarinet, because a well-played oboe can sound like a clarinet. This is also synthesized, so it's a lot harder. Aw, the Clefairy's name is Bumbles. Murky, how dare you copy me? I want to call this a waltz. I don't know if that's technically correct. We did it! We've mastered the master class. Yeah! The stage will be fancier. Jesus Christ. That was close. Josiah almost took us out. What's this? Oh, linked. Bleh. Well, I think my package just arrived. Hold on a sec, Gil. Yeah, it was. Alright, hold on a quick sec. BRB. That's fine. Well, I was gonna try to hide the fact that I ordered more than just a video game, but I was not successful. Ah, well. Yeah, the bow's really fucked up. All the stuff on here is. So I must say, I'm very disappointed in Amazon. Like, here, let me show you. This box is torn up. Beat up. Look at this. It's falling apart. Everything's in here, thankfully. The only thing that I cared about. Yeah. No, yeah, it's really bad. I plan to put in a complaint after the stream. All right, guys, do you have your thinking caps on? Because we're doing some math. Who wants to see if they can answer any of these math equations? Are you smarter than a game for 12-year-olds? Question number 1. What is 3 plus 5 plus 7? You have the answer? Correct. But we don't want the right answer. We want to fight trainers. You threw the quiz so you get to battle with me, right? Could you imagine if you legitimately thought this was the answer and then you saw the text, hee, you threw that on purpose to fight me. And you're just like, sure. Yeah, I knew that. Because obviously 3 plus 5 plus 7 is not 17. But maybe it's actually 2. Darn it, it's not 2. Don't you have a poke attack, or did you screw up deliberately? Wow. Throwing shade here. I can't even tell you what that is. Oh, it's a cookie. I'm like, it looks like part of his head's missing. But what's with the red and green eyes? Wait, are they doing like holiday bits for these, or like M&Ms? Okay. I'm so far away from it, like, I'd have to, like, lean in to see what those are. What is 12 plus 28? 30, 40, 50. The answer's obviously 40 right here, so we're gonna go into the other ones. Just a holiday emote? I've never seen that before. I was just trying to find it and I couldn't find it. Yeah, there it is. Has it always existed, or did they just put it up? Welp. I'm not afraid of picnicking anywhere, so I've had lots of things. Well, it's nice to see that they're still not mocking me for purposefully choosing the wrong doors. A drift loon will drift away with your swablu. I don't know why I chose wild blue for that, but I did, so we will keep on moving with the joke. Wild blue will fly away with Drabloon. What would that be? Of a fly, or would it be considered not? It would just be a drift. Drifting away with the Drabloon makes more sense than it would be to be flying away with the Drabloon. Because the lyrics go better if it is a drifting loon and not just a flying loon. So it will drift away with Drabloon. I forgot the lyrics as we went. Made it much harder to sing about because I could not remember what I wanted to do. Life's hard with the memory of a goldfish. Ra-ta-ta-da, ra-ta-ta-da, meal. But yeah, I knew my Amazon package was gonna come in late today because like at like 6 o'clock it hadn't even been marked as, you know, out for delivery. Ugh. What is 3 times 13? 33. No. I probably study more about Pokemon than you. Like, could you imagine if that was like something I was waiting on release day too? But then again, this is the holidays, so it kind of makes sense that it's super duper late. Ooh, did you hear? Congress is considering currently about making it illegal to use bots to buy up things in bulk. Like, you cannot use it to buy up entire stocks of video games, video game stations, graphics cards, anything like that. Hopefully they do the same thing for like movie tickets too, because scalpers are going crazy lately. Oh, you. I feel bad that I'm so angry. I study subjects like Pokemon and history. Cool. I study things like Kick-Ass. Chance. Ow, wow, 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 wow. Wow, now. I mean, here's the only problem with Congress, is that it takes them about 5 to 10 years to do anything with regards to technology, and then by the time they do something, they're already behind on the times. We still have laws on the books for wire fraud. and we use it for persecuting most electronic crimes is because of the Wire Transfer Act. What was the first room's answer? Obviously, it was 15. Seriously, kid, why don't you answer the quiz properly? You could get to the gym leader without a problem. Waste of my time. Now I gotta knock you around a bit. You know, if you think this is a waste of time, why are you even in here? Nerd. What a dick. He's just like, God, this is just a waste of my time. Go the fuck away. And I'm like, dude. Fucking chill, bruh. I must say, that's a real... The thumb. Actually, here, I'll just send you a snap of what I'm thinking about. It's just so striking. It's nice. You're just like, what the fuck is he talking about? And I'm like, I know, right? Most of the papers I actually wrote in law school were about the current state of our electronic laws and why they are incredibly outdated and will eventually start to fail, and why we need to get them updated to be modern. Like, I wrote an 18-page paper specifically on the Wiretap Act, and why it's incredibly outdated. I had a hard limit of 10 pages. I did 18. I was glared at when I turned it in. Just a little. Bong. All right. I squeezed out all of my power and it wasn't enough. Oh. The order for the doors is right, middle, left, right. I almost yeeted my, what's the word I'm looking for? What are you? Controller at the wall. Would have been a slight accident. Bum, 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 dum, dum. I'd say this gym technically has both the most and the least amount of gym trainers you have to fight. Because they could be 0 or it could be 8. Oh ho ho! Finally, you have arrived! Since I came to this region, I always try to learn new things. They hold contest shows in the city, I say to myself. En fin, I will excel. That is why I dress this way. C'est une performance. Also, I study Pokemon very much. I've come to be gym leader, and so it shall be you who challenge me. But I shall win. That is what a gym leader does, no? Her knobs are weird. And don't tell me that her hair are not a bunch of knobs. They are knobs. Knobby knobs. The hobby knob knobs. The hobby knob gobs. Wow. Through sheer determination and force of will, Sacred has ignored the burn. Freaking aftermath bath, y'all. Freaking bathermath laugh path nath. Epitaph. Math. Yeah. Yath. Na 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 na. Gengar. 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 Gang. Gengar. Oh, that's gonna hurt. Fuck, that hurt. It. Oh heavens, what is this? Is this my final Pokemon? I love the fact that all the gym leaders also use, oh my god, I forgot I could do that. You can actually use an item on a Pokemon that doesn't need it. Look at our cute little bunny tail. Look at cute little bunny tail, wiggin' waggin' through the fluffy lail. Oh, diggity damn! Super annoying. Oh dear. Please don't hurt yourself, Manaphy. Oh, thank God. Never give up, no matter what. I think she's gonna switch out. Or not switch out, she's gonna heal. No. Wait, you can use Darkrai's signature move? Are you fucking kidding me? Phantom Force? I think Phantom Force is Darkrai's signature move. Oh no! I needed a burn. Come on, Patchy. You missed! Ugh. That does nothing. What I need to do is get Sacred back out there. I could never take care of a bunny. It needs too much things that I don't want to, or that I don't have. I also want to like a ferret, but like the amount of training and like other things you need to give it to actually successfully like, you know, raise one that it doesn't like, you know, that it's actually being raised properly. I just, you know, I cannot provide. Unfortunately. Okay, Pachirisu, you're failing me so hard. Also, Lucius would probably want to eat it. Good job, Pachirisu. You gave that Miss Magius the sweetest kiss you could muster. Now I can't pass this bluster! I got nothing. Alright, we should be faster than it. Yay! That's how fast this fight should have ended. But it didn't. You're so fantastically strong! I know now why I have lost. I am dumbfounded. So very, very strong. Knew your Pokemon so strong. Your power is admirable. I shall honor it with this gym badge. Alright. I have to look this up to see if it's possible. So you can, but it is handheld version only to polish your badges. Knob badge. Exactly. This gym is so annoying just because it takes forever to leave. But the same could be said for a lot of the gyms in this game. It just takes forever to get through it. Not because it's difficult, it's just, it takes forever. So slow. So glad to see you. You're not very easy to track down. My grandma told me about what took place in Celestic Town. Thanks for what you did by the ruins. But that Team Galactic, I thought they were just a bunch of eccentrics, you know, talking about how they're going to make a new universe and all. And that weird way they dressed too, I thought they were harmless. It appears as if they're a lot more trouble than I thought. I mean, stealing and holding Pokemon, that's just plain wrong. By the way, did you find the ruins interesting at all? If you did, you may want to visit the library in Canalave City. They have some ancient books that you might find interesting. It may also be of help to the completion of your Pokedex. Think you ought to go there. Okay, bye-bye! So wait, can I not just fly with my Pokemon like this? Interesting. Because I was gonna have Murkrow fly us to where we need to go, because I want to see the animation for Murkrow flying, but apparently no, you can't. Sad. wait, no, I already healed. Clown Lee! Which one's scarier, the Mr. Mime or the Mr. Clown behind the Mr. Mime? Oh, no. Of course. Tentacool. No, I don't think Tentacool would sound. Why are we standing on the water? Alright, Miguel, what do you got for me? Gyarados. Gyarados! Oh, excuse me. I'm so yawning. It's Magikarp! It's right. I must say though, like, being able to have all of these games, to be able to play it again like this, it definitely brings the life back to all the old gens and allows just both new and old to come back to it. I mean, yeah, there's a lot of people who are angry because they're like, it's the same game, but it just looks better and plays smoother. It's like, yeah, that's what a remaster is. It's like if you wanted a new game, just wait for it to come out. Follow me, everything is alright. I'll be the one to take you in. Want to leave. 90s music, yo. Is that 2000s? Could be early thousands. Uncle Cracker, I think. Oh look, it's one of the unorthodox Pokémon you gave me for my flying team. Well, it's the baby form of it. 2000. That makes it almost 22 years old. Man, I still talk about 2000s like it was only 10 years ago. Anchors away! Why? So my girlfriend's on the other side? You saved me, thanks. Wait. Any relationship is bound to run into troubles. If something goes wrong, don't panic, just chill. I'll patiently wait for my girlfriend right here. Despite the fact that she's not moving from that spot all the way over there until I show up. Let it rock, it's the rhythm of battle. Rock and roll, baby. Wow. I bet I can kill it in one hit. Oh, so close! Yeah, we survived it. No, we paralyzed it. Ah. Look at that happy bunny healing itself by hurting others. Whoever coined the phrase, you never heal yourself by harming others, or you never, feel better by harming others, never played Pokemon. I stumbled on that so much. Monkey Crow, long time no see. Oh, you look puzzled. I'm the assistant, remember? It's like, nope, you're completely unimportant to me, my quest. This man is very forgetful here in Canalave City. He even makes Pokemon forget things. Hey, he must be me. Hello, trainer. Here's some things I found. I bet it's the move Embargo. Oh no, it's skill swap. Darn. Ah, no, I said go right, not up. Ba da 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 da. My Psyduck's very smart. I taught it to look into the future. Whoops. Oh, hey, Funky Crow. You're gonna challenge Gym Leader, eh? So much to check to see if you're ready for this challenge, and that's me. Hi, George. Time to whoop your booty hole! Patchy. Risu. I say Patchy, you say Risu. Patchy. Patchy. I say pony, you say talk. Pony. Pony. Doesn't really work when you've got like a severe delay of like 2-3 seconds. God damn it, Ponytail, you're so weak. Alright. Easy does it. So good. All of this is, yeah, you're just a bit better than me as usual. But listen up. Let me tell you who's gonna take on and become the champion. That's right, it's gonna be me. Okay, kid. Let's stay in the library. The gym leaders and trainers at this gym off and go outside and not. Secret pathway! We got it all the way this way, and then we're gonna do a U-turn and leave. Why are you dying? I'm sorry. Traveler. Onyx. Gravelonyx. Yeah, I like the camp. La, 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 la. That's right, little bunny wunny, punch him! Yes, little bun bun. Punch them to death. And headbutt them to death. Really, just cause injury and pain to death to them. Should have just stuck to camping. Oh. Probably, kid. Sorry to burst your bubble. Isn't there, like... I think I'm doing this out of order. It's a little further in. I can't... No, he's definitely here. Alright, I gotta know. Hold on a second. But what happened with... Maybe it happens after this. I don't know. But I think I'm gonna say that's pretty. Is that supposed to like be reflecting like the clouds from above, or? Oh, it's pretty anyway. Anyway, my stomach's a little upset right now, so I am going to get up. And I'm also exhausted, so I need to move around a bit. It was raining all day today, so I didn't really get a chance to get out and move around, so... I think we'll call it a little early here today, and we will pick up again with this, well, next week, of course, next Nintendo's Day. But anyway, thank you everybody for watching. I hope you all enjoyed. And until the next time, everybody, stay Okay, people.